It does appear that Intel will join the list of tech companies implementing layoffs. According to Bloomberg, the chipmaker plans to cut thousands of jobs amid this slowdown in the PC market. The report says some of the divisions, including sales and marketing, Jim, could see cuts of about 20% of staff.
I keep saying that the real weakness in this economy is going to prove to be Silicon Valley, where there's just tremendous excess. We have to remember that the numbers from Gartner were calling for an absolute collapse. I mean, just falling off a cliff PCs. Intel's trying to keep its market share in the data center, but they're levered to PCs. And PCs may be the single worst market in the world to be levered to. It's one of the reasons why the semis have been so horrible. Intel is right in the crosshairs. And I think what's really embarrassing about this, Carlos, is that they're trying to build out. Secretary Mondo, great, terrific person of commerce. But Intel's trying to build out plant while they're laying off people. To me, it doesn't feel good. Dave, maybe you think that Pat Gelsinger, who's incredibly nice, and I've told you that many times, that's a good idea to lay off people while you're taking federal money to be able to build out people. What do you think?
It's not a great look. They're two separate things. Obviously, they're seeing a significant slowdown in PCs, and therefore they're trying to adjust their workforce for that.
Adjust their work. Yes. Adjust their work.
At the same time,
you sound like a capitalist. Well, how about fire people? Adjust their workforce?
Actually, I sound like a PR
Best
guy.
practices?
Yeah,
you do. You sound like a PR.
You know how many PR people I've spoken to in
David,
the last 35 years?
How's Intel doing? What we're adjusting
now I'm talking like them.
Workforce action.
Yeah. All right. Getting rid of people. Giving them the axe. Sending them out the door. Yes.
Thank you.
At the same time, you're talking about long-term projects that are going to take years, if not decades, to fully complete. They're two separate things.
First in, first out. Why don't you do that? Why don't you move life?
They're two seperate things. So the government money is obviously to subsidize so that we become, once again, a self-sufficient power when it comes to chips.
Well, we're shutting down enough China. We better talk about.
And then the other is just based on a move in the market.
Intel doesn't even have a lot of China,
which we see now is unsustainable. The idea that obviously PC sales would maintain that same kind of momentum they had during the pandemic.
David raises valuable points.
Yeah, there's the cycle and there's long-term. You want to make 10% of global memory, don't you? That's what we're all shooting for.
I'd like to have all high-performance computing.
It would have helped if they hadn't missed that entire move in terms of nanometers.
You mean the 10 nano to 2 nano?
Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
Intel,
Nano,
the greatest chip-making company of all time.
It was.
It's
okay. It was a dynasty. Dynasties do end. They end dynasties.